Me too.
Yeah, because
wow.
Same. Okay, this next 3 hours of Secret Santa is gonna be for everybody on your list. We've got a drill, we've got fingernail clippers, we've got a Fire TV tube, we've got a robotic butler. Like there's so
virtual
much.
reality.
Yes, virtual reality.
Everything.
For everybody, whether it's a practical present like a grab-it, or an umbrella, we've got pretty much something for everybody, and great price ranges from I think $11.95 all the way up through maybe $100. So and everything's on Flex, right? Flex. What's Flex, Tina?
Flex payments. I love flex payments this time of year because you know you're buying a lot of stuff. You could break it into monthly payments so you're not having to pay everything all up front. You break it into those monthly payments, no interest, you don't have to sign up for anything. You just put it on your regular credit card, debit card.
I love it. Nobody else does that, you know?
No, and you don't get the product when you make your first product, or you make your first payment.
Yeah,
usually you have to pay it off.
Yes, right, here you do.
Get it.
First flexible payment, and you don't have to have an HSN credit card in order to use Flex. You can use anything that you already have. Okay,
we can make it more easy.
I think I mentioned a drill, but I know that you're really excited to show us all of the things that this drill can do, because this is a great gift.
Because this is for, we know we're talking about buying gifts for everybody else. Yeah. This is actually for me.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shop this whole hour. Okay. How about that?
You go there. We have a great HSN app. Go put that on your phone.
Nice, look at you. All right, I'm gonna do that.
You do that. We are gonna start out with a drill, but when we think about tools, I think we think the handyman on our list, but this would be great for the handyman on your list, but this doesn't have to be for the handyman on your list. This is gonna be for somebody maybe that has dexterity issues, or maybe a young person that's just moved out and they're gonna be doing kind of their own things. This is the everyday drill. This is the weekend DIYer. This is my drill, because when my husband and I do house projects, I'm in charge of this kind of stuff. And I've got, you know, the wrench and the little screwdriver, and then my hand, you know, is killing me at the end of the day, my one part that I helped out in. This is lightweight, it does everything. This is really not just for the handyman kind of tool.
This is for everybody.
Matt Davis.
I love it.
This is for us, actually.
This is for us. High five. High five. Yeah. This is for those of us who have to do all those little things around the house. You know, if you want to do the big stuff, you're going to build a deck or an aircraft carrier in your backyard, this would be what you would need, right? The big, heavy guy. But if you're working overhead, you're trying to work in tight spaces, this one, about 5 pounds, gets kind of heavy. I don't know about you, but that's not what I like to use. And by the way, this can get out of control really fast. This is the tool for you and for me. This is the Magne-tool. This is the 4.8 volt cordless rechargeable drill driver. What it is it replaces over 28 different screwdrivers, and it does them all with power, so you're not having to turn the wrench. You're not using grandpa's old, you know, you get one, look, Uncle Rusty here. This is, yeah, that's not the way to do it. And maybe you're like me and you've got limited dexterity in your hands or your wrist and limited strength, or if you're like me and you grew up and you use the butter knife to do all the work, no wonder you didn't get the job done. Now with the Magne-tools, you can get the job done. It replaces those 28 different drill bits, or driver bits, plus it replaces 8 different sockets, so it's a power socket set. Up here, you see we've got the extra long bits here, plus it has actually drill bits here on the top, because you can drill holes, drill the pilot holes. It's got the magnetic bit extension, and what's great about it is it's rechargeable. No batteries to buy ever. It comes in its own case, and while we got the shot, I want to show you the actual unit itself. First of all, it's ergonomic. It's nice and comfortable in the hand. It weighs less than 1 pound, but it gives you all the power you need. There's forward and reverse. You just press this button one way, or you press it the other way, forward and reverse operation. It has a battery level indicator right there, tells you when it's charged, and when you're ready to go to work, all you do is pull the trigger, just like that. Plus, they thought of everything. Look at this, Tina. They put an LED light built in, so now you can see when you're working in dark spaces, you're working underneath the cabinets, you're working, who knows, underneath the sink. You can get into tight spaces, and speaking of tight spaces, Boom, hello. Now you've got the straight drill, you've got the straight driver, plus the pistol grip driver, but you can get all the jobs done with Magne-tools. I love it.
It does so many things.
So much.
It's lightweight, and let me tell you, everything that you were just saying right there, under $32
Amazing.
For this. Huge customer pick. Huge, and we're running some of those kind of customer reviews at the bottom of the screen right now.
Love it.
But I want to tell you right now, this is very limited in very, very limited in quantity. We're even down to only 2 colors right now, down to the blue and down to the bronze. So this is going to go pretty quick. That customer pick, if you go and read those reviews, everybody's kind of telling you how they use it. But I think what you kind of show us right here.
Yeah, here's some of the ideas here. I mean, this is the everyday job. We were talking before the show. Yeah. This is what your husband says, here, go do these. Well, guess what? This is the most of the work, by the way.
Yeah.
Tell him, say, hey, buddy, you're making me do all the real work. Look at this. But first of all, it's like changing out, we talked about this. This is the first thing we talked about before the show, was changing out the switch plates, whether it's for the outlets or for the switch itself. Look at this. You can change these out in just a matter of seconds. You don't have to go looking for screwdrivers in the junk drawer. Look at this. I've got a flathead screwdriver. I've got the light built in there so you can see what's going on. Very easy to do. Now, when it comes time to change it, all you do is you pop that flathead bit out and you put in your Phillips head bit. You see that? This is magnetic, by the way. This is the magnetic bit extension that is also magnetic into the unit itself. Look, it's not gonna fall out, okay? Now, down here, think about different latches around the house. It's the little things that get loose over a period of time. I'm not having to twist my wrist. I'm not having to go try to find Uncle Fred's screwdriver. It's so simple. Maybe you're changing out the doorknobs around the house. You're just, updating the house. Maybe you're getting ready to sell the house, whatever it is. It could be the handles on the cabinets. It can be the little kickstand for the door. Whatever it is, you can get it done with Magne-tools. I love it.
And this would be great, Matt. Christmas mornings, we give this as a gift. Yeah. We're opening everything. All the kids usually have toys or things that you kind of have to open with a screwdriver. We can start using this right away. Absolutely.
This is the Open Me First gift on Christmas morning. You can get it done so quickly, and you're going to put the bikes together. You're going to put all those toys together so simply, so easily with the Magne-tools. And again, you don't have to worry about the junk drawer. You don't have to worry about trying to find the tools. My wife has one of these in her color, and I have one in my color. She won't let me touch hers. She's like, no, because you won't put the pieces back in there. Not that I'm that kind of guy.
Of course you're not.
No.
Of course.
But here's what we grew up in. Now, I'm not the handiest guy. One of my brothers builds cars. I mean, literally builds cars from the beginning. I don't know how he does it. Wow. But I don't have that skill, okay? I'm not sure what my skill is, but I hope when I grow up, I'll figure that out. But I do know one thing. I never give up. Here's the problem. The problem is the junk drawer, right? You're trying to dig through here. Okay, wait. Oh, here's one screwdriver. Well, that's a Phillips head, but I need a flathead. Hold on. And you're digging through this, and this is stress. Mess is stress. With the Magne-tools, you've got everything right where you need it. This is the solution. This is the problem. This is your solution.
This is the solution. And again, you're gonna get the actual, the Magne drill. Yep. You're gonna get the 44 pieces. You're gonna get the charger for it. Everything. And it comes in this case.
Love it.
So it's easy to store. It's already set whenever you need all of the pieces. All of that is going to be in there. And is it true, Matt, is this the last time we're gonna have this?
This is my last show. I know we're down to the final quantities. Actually, I think we were sold out of the blue at one point, and maybe they got a couple back in. Oh my gosh.
Fine. Okay, I think you set it into the universe and it happened. We are on the final 30 in the blue. So if you want the blue, make sure that you give us a call, go on hsn.com or that HSN app. We can also break this into 3 flexible payments of under $11 if you want to do that.
Wow.
But the colors are going, last airings, very small quantities, but this really is for anybody.
It really is.
Yeah.
Again, this is a great teacher's gift. Everybody can use it, male, female. It's not about, oh, this is a woman's tool. No. This is for anyone that needs a lightweight, easy to use, versatile tool. Imagine tight spaces, okay? We got our tight spaces here. Imagine this, and you had to go in there and you had to get to that screw. Can you see that screw right there? Look at that. We're gonna get a shot of that.
You're gonna get in there?
You can see that. Look at that. Well, if you try to use, Look at this. I can't even. How am I gonna?
How are we gonna do that?
I mean, this drill is not gonna get into that tight space. There's just no way to do it. But with the Magne-tools, you can get in there, and you've got the light. Look at you've got the light in there as well. You can get into the tight spaces. You know, it always seems like the work doesn't need to, you know, isn't out in the open. It's always in those tight spaces. But now with the Magne-tools, you can get the job done. And which one? Here you go.
Now,
which one of these do we want to use to change out maybe you're putting up window treatments or something?
I told you this before.
I mean, you're a powerful woman. But
my husband has tons of
He's
tools.
A tool guy.
He's a tool guy.
Yeah.
But when he asks me to do something with the big one, because it's hard for me to kind of handle, you know what I mean? It's heavy and whatever. When I go to put something in, it goes in weird, and I'm like, see, you can't trust me with the big tools. You can't trust me. But it's lightweight, it's rechargeable, it's cordless. Actually, the function of it going straight and with the handle, that's my favorite.
Yep, you love that.
That's my favorite part of that.
Look at that.
I love that.
How easy is this? Again, this can get in any tight space, and it gives you that power. You know, it's not just the twisting of the wrist. Maybe my mother-in-law has one of these and loves it because she can get the job done herself. She lives alone. She's 86 years young, bless her heart. But look, there's that battery level indicator build on top. There's an LED light build on the front there, and there's that forward and reverse operation, and there's that pistol grip to the straight grip. It does it all. All the pieces, if you go to a store and try to get something like this, you'll never get it with all those pieces built in.
Let me just take this out of your hat, Matt, because the blue, it's gone.
Oh,
I'm gonna just put that right down there so you don't even look at it. Oh, bronze still available if you would like to get this. The bronze is still available, but it is still in those limited quantities. Customer pick, I know you guys are reading those wonderful customer reviews at the bottom. I invite you to go to hsn.com and see how everybody is using this. This really is for everyone, under $32, 3 flex payments of just over $10 if you want to break that up monthly.
I love it.
You and I. You're not really,
this was I'm not really a tool guy, but I know the right tool. This is one of those things that makes it easy to do. And by the way, you can go on the YouTube and find out how to do pretty much anything when you have the right tool. And this is the solution. Now you're a helper. You go on the interwebs and figure that out. Exactly. Matt Davis, this was lovely. Much. This is our first and last show together with this. I know. Well, we'll hang out. Maybe next year. 2019. You know, we said we had a lot of different gifts these 3 hours of the Secret Santa, including we're taking care of the gentleman on your list that wants to be nice and trim with his facial hair and actually his entire body. And this is being brought to us by Phillips Norelco, which is of course a name we all know and trust when it comes to that. This is for the gentleman on your list that has a beard or likes that scruff or that 5 o'clock shadow. This is gonna do all of it in one. This is kind of the all-in-one shaver. It comes with a body kit, so if they also wanna do a little bit of manscaping, they can do that as well. Holiday price for that is just over $50. I can't wait to show you guys everything that this does, but we'll have that coming up in just a little while. Also, I cannot wait to tell you guys about this because I want to start early telling you. Today, we have a VIP savings event. If you have an HSN credit card and you make an order of $99 or more, you're gonna be able to take $20 off. So all of my HSN credit card holders, today's the day if you wanna make a purchase. Why not get that extra $20 off? Use the code you see right there on your screen. Search HSN card at hsn.com if you also want to learn a little bit more about that as well. All right. We're staying kind of with practical gifts, and this is with Bell & Howell, which is the name we know, we love, we trust, and this is gonna be the flashlight that we love from Bell & Howell, but in a nano. Yes. The nano size. The nano. It might be small, but it is mighty. It is mighty. And this is a 2-pack, or I'm sorry, a 4-pack. Look, I'm even making it better. A 4-pack of the nanos. Before we go into everything that has, I wanna show you guys the colors really quick. We have 4 colors that are coming you're getting all of them. You'll get the black, the purple, the blue, and the red with matching gift boxes. So remember how Shannon and I were talking about you're gonna knock off a bunch of names off your gift list? 4 of them right now, $15.45 for the holiday price, but it is small but mighty. It is, and you can see at the very front, we're calling it the Torchlight Nano. It kind of has like that little silver waffle in the front. You're getting 20 SMD LEDs. Those are some of the new LEDs. They're called surface mount devices. They're basically little microchips, and you can see right when I turn it on,
they disappear. So it's gonna be beautiful, bright. You also have, we're calling this the 3 LEDs, but I think this is gonna make for great reading lights if you wanna put this in your purse. And you can already see that this will spin 360 degrees. You have the hook on the back here, so you can go ahead and hook this onto a Christmas tree, onto a belt, whatever you want to. On the bottom, you also have a magnet. So if you wanna magnetize this to the refrigerator, magnetize this to the car, magnetize it to anything that's metal, you can do that. And if you don't wanna magnetize it to anything, you can simply just go ahead and set it down, because with that stand, you can go completely hands-free. So something that can fit in your pocket, something that can fit in your purse, and something that's definitely gonna make a really cool Christmas gift.
And you're getting all 4 of these. And when we say nano, this is what, about 4 by 2.5 inches?
Yeah, 4 by 2.5 inches. It's gonna fit in your pocket. It's gonna fit, it practically could fit almost in your dress shirt pocket if you wanted to. What's nice about this is the fact that it isn't gonna take up much space. You can see right here, we have one that has the torch light right here on the front. We also have the LED on the very top. So you can have multiple different ways that you can use this. You can oscillate it 360 degrees. So if you wanna go ahead and angle it down, use it as a desk lamp, for instances, you can do that. But this is something that's micro, that is portable. And since you're getting 4 of them, scatter them around the house. Put them in one inside of your car. Put one inside of your bedroom. Put one inside of the kitchen, wherever you're thinking about where you might need light. And this makes for a perfect emergency kit item. Because if you're thinking about packing something in there that's still gonna give you light, that's not gonna take up a lot of space, this is perfect.
Well, and this is a customer pick as well. And I went in and I wanted to read the reviews, which by the way, I invite everybody, when something's a customer pick, go to hsn.com and read the reviews. But I wanted to see how everybody was using this. A lot of people said they use it as their nightstand for reading, which was a great way. Some said they bought this and gave it to the kids if they went off for camp. And then the other one, like you were saying before, this, because it's the nano, can go in your purse. Yeah. If you're walking through a dark parking lot by yourself, if you just need kind of a little bit of safety and some light for that. And then we were talking about using it for menus with the torch.
Yeah, well, we always see people, you know, in the restaurant, you might be one of them, where it's a little dark, it's a little dim lit in the restaurant, and of course the fine print on the menus are super tiny. So you break out your cell phone. The problem with breaking out your cell phone and going and use your flashlight on your cell phone, it's killing your battery. So I want you to think about using this for just leaving this in your purse. This is the LEDs on the very top. You also have those LEDs in the front. But I think the ones on the top are perfect for any reading, whether it's your book reading or reading those menus in the restaurant. And the other thing too is, if you're in an emergency situation, you don't want to use your phone's battery for a flashlight. You want to use your phone's battery for calling somebody in case of that emergency. So always have a light in those emergencies in your home and outside of your home. And you can see, and one of the things that you're going to read in those reviews, which are great reviews, is that everybody's super impressed with how bright it is. So although it's so slim and we're calling it the little nano, this is really going to put off a lot of light, and it only uses 3 AAA batteries. So if you need to use this in an emergency situation, or if you just want to use this in your office, this is going to be able to light any room. So for anybody in the garage who's doing some, you know, just doing some fun stuff in the garage, somebody's tinkering a lot, you can use this. But hook it on your waistband, hook it in the closet.
Oh, in the closet.
Wherever you're thinking, because of course closets never have lights. I still don't understand this. Right? I still don't get the whole purpose of not having a light inside the closet, but you can see all the different ways you can use it. Magnetize it to the side of your vehicle. Kids are gonna love these. This is gonna be perfect. You were talking about it for camp.
Yeah.
Kids at camp, they're always wanting a flashlight. Nobody wants to carry around this massive flashlight that weighs nearly like 10 pounds when you can have something that's just as bright and way smaller and compact.
See, perfect for the stocking stuffer. That goes right in there.
That's right in there.
Perfect size for that. And remember, you're going to be getting 4 of them in the pack. So you're getting all of the colors that we have available. You have the black, the purple, the blue, and the red. You're gonna get all 4 of them in this pack, so it's easily giftable because you get the matching correlating gift box, but you're gonna get all of them for that $15.45 or 2 flex payments of just over $7. The customer pick, I love that people can't wait to tell us how they're using it, and I really like that it's kind of rubberized.
Yeah, it's definitely a rubberized texture, so it feels good in your hands when you actually are holding it. What's nice is that, you know what, since it's so small, this is something that you're probably gonna wanna just throw in your pocket if you're going to take a walk. Maybe it's getting a little dark and you wanna just make sure you have some light. And since it's wintertime, we always think of that black ice on the sidewalks, even if it's just going from your home to your car in the morning to see exactly where the ice and snow is. This is gonna be a great light for that. Whatever you're thinking about doing, you can go hands-free if you don't wanna hold on to it, if you wanna use it with the hook. I think this is great. And I always think this is cool too, because if you are getting a bunch of these for everybody, this is a great way of not having anybody leave your home Christmas without a gift. And so go ahead and hang a bunch of these on your Christmas tree. And it'll make a really cool little gift ornament. So everybody can go grab their color. That way you don't have to choose. Like one's, you can have the black one, you can have the blue. Just go ahead and grab which one you want.
I think there's so many great ideas, and I love that we're showing all these different real life scenarios where we could use right there in the car. You're having to look at something. There's so many different times, and you wish you had an extra light. And I love that you bring up the idea that we're so used to kind of going to our cell phones to use it for kind of everything, but you're just running down your battery. This is smaller than a cell phone. This can go anywhere with you. It can be hooked. Of course, you can use the magnet, and when we turn down the lights, because it's small, that doesn't mean you're not gonna get big bang for your buck in the Nano.
No, I agree. I think, again, we keep bringing up the reviews because, really, the customer says it all when you're talking about how impressed you are with the lighting. And you can see right here how bright it is. 20 SMD LEDs, 20 of them right here on the top. And then I'm just gonna switch it to the other one on the bottom. You have 3 LEDs on the top here as well. So if you wanna use it as a torchlight, you can. If you wanna use it as that spotlight, what's nice about these top 3 LEDs is these are perfect for reading. They're not too bright, so they're gonna be perfect in a restaurant, perfect by your desk, perfect in your bedroom if you're just wanting a reading light. And you can go completely hands-free with that stand. So I think this is something that if you're thinking about a light that you can use in multiple different ways, in multiple different areas, and still use it in those emergency situations, this is gonna be perfect. But for somebody who's tinkering a lot, crafting, doing a lot in the garage, this is a great little light that they can just leave in their work pouch, in their backpack, or even in their pocket.
Four of these are coming in this pack. That is 4 people right off of your list. This is 4 stockings that you're stuffing. This is give 1, give 3, keep 1, keep 2. There's lots of different options for this. You're getting all of the colors in the 4-pack. The black, the purple, the blue, and the red. They're all coming their own individual boxes, so we've even made it easy just to get it, put it in the box, you're ready and set to gift it out to whoever you think this is perfect for. Again, under $16, 4 of the flashlights, 2 flex payments. Just I asked you if we come to your house, do you just have like flashlights?
I do. There's no corner of my house where you are gonna have to worry about being in the dark.
I imagine I go to his house and it's just like your going away present and a flashlight for you and a flashlight.
Yeah, no food. Flashlights.
Flashlights. No, you gotta have food. I'm not coming over otherwise. Shannon, you said you were gonna be shopping while I was doing that. Have you made some decisions?
Well, let's see. All my stockings will be filled with flashlights. I know that so far. My husband can get a brand new drill, but I was wondering what to get for my 16-year-old son, and I think I've got something for him. And for 5 total people on your list, I've got 5 great gifts in 5 minutes, so it's gonna be pretty fast. Get ready. This is the gift of the season. In fact, it has been for a few seasons, but this is the Air Ride Pro self-balancing hoverboard. This one comes with the backpack bag, and that's important because this is great for high schoolers, for college students, for commuters. This will go 90 minutes on one charge, and then it charges back up in 2 to 3 hours. It weighs about 22 pounds, so it's easy to be able to keep it on your back, and it's that self-balancing hoverboard. It will carry, get this, up to 264 pounds. So this is a really substantial people mover. A 6-inch wheel. It's got nice wide pedals. That battery indicator will let you know when that 90 minutes of batteries will go. You can get miles on this on one charge. All you gotta do to be able to ride it, you sort of lean forward to go forward, you lean backwards to go back, and then you sort of stand straight up to stop. It's easy to turn. It's such a smooth ride. In fact, if you're in big cities, you'll see people commuting back and forth to their cars and between buildings on hoverboards like this. It's a great flex for you as well. About $40 to get that one home. All right, now we're moving on to the gift for my daughter. She's 11 and she loves everything squishy. Not just for her, of course, but anybody on your list. We've got these Smillows. They're scented pillows. So this is just a little, that's just a little tag. It looks like what it smells like. So that beautiful soft strawberry smells just like strawberry. You can get these home holiday priced at $25. $35.95, and they're on 2 flexible interest-free payments of $12.90. Oh, it smells like strawberry jam in here. We have 5 different options available for you. We've got the grape, that of course smells like grape. I think the next one might be my favorite, the jelly donut, but we're really limited. We only have a few of those left to go around. Then we have the s'mores, which s'mores are my son's favorite flavor. He like wants s'mores everything. I'm like, that's actually 3 flavors, right? Marshmallow, chocolate, and graham. We have the strawberry, and then we also have it in tangerine. They smell fantastic, and even if you throw them in the wash, that scent will continue. It stays right there. Beautiful and comfortable. Love that gift. All right, we've got a clearance price on the egglets. So if you're looking for something for that person, that foodie who has everything, or if you're like me and you feed hard-boiled eggs to all your kids, well, it makes such a great snack, but of course when it comes to hard-boiled eggs, it's the shell that is such a hassle. This is the deluxe, so you get the carrying case. This actually is a way of cooking your eggs without having to deal with the mess of the shell. So all you do is break your egg into the little silicone cup, put it in the boiling water for a couple minutes. It comes out perfectly hard-boiled every time. This set actually comes with the microwave cooker as well. It's showing you how it's always perfect. It's never overdone. It's almost like steaming it within the shell. So the silicone acts like the eggshell. And then if you want to make a 1-minute 2-egg omelet in the microwave, you've got the perfect cooker right here that comes included, and you're getting the egg timer. I've seen egg timers for $14.45. This makes such a great gift for anybody on your list, and a great price, lowest price we've ever offered, and it's $7.23, interest-free, any major credit card. This is another one that is such a good gift to give anybody on your list. Now we've got 3 coloring books, and these are the grown-up coloring books because they're a little bit more complicated, although my 11-year-old absolutely loves to color in these as well. It really has become kind of a mother-daughter experience for us instead of just coloring like little kid coloring books. Beautiful. It can be as ornate as you choose or as pretty much just simple. What you're getting here is 3 coloring books with 18 dual-sided coloring pencils. So each one is an individual gift that comes with the pencils themselves. So basically it's like getting 12 colors of pencils in a case that comes hooked onto the outside of the coloring book. So you are getting, basically it's like $5 for a complete gift that you're giving to anybody on your list. And these are frameable. These are great colors, as like really good colored pencils as well. So great gift to give. All right, that one is a must get, just even for those people that you kind of forget about on your list. And then we've got a great holiday decor item, and this is from Winter Lane, which is exclusive here at HSN. It's the musical lighted phone booth with Santa. All right, I said musical, so there's a little button underneath here. It is on a timer. Let me see if I can find it. Let me show you what it looks like underneath. So that is if you just want the lights and that great glitter. And here, can you hear it? If you want the Christmas music. Isn't that fun? Santa, it's like a snow globe, but no shaking necessary. It's big and substantial. It does require 2 AA batteries, and it's about 3.6 pounds. It comes with those required batteries, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, how fun is that? You can order it now. Of course, it's guaranteed delivery by Christmas, as with all of our gifts, so definitely take advantage of all of those great gifts. You know, if we didn't get your list taken care of, you're gonna wanna stay tuned because we've got something for everybody. In fact, we've got some beauty gifts coming up as well. Right, Tina?
That's right. We are going to kind of jump into the beauty world, but this is going to be for the gentleman. This is going to be the all-in-one shaver, and I mean from head to toe. Yes. All-in-one, and it comes to us from the name that we all know when it comes to shavers. Philips Norelco, we know them, they're trusted, and they have come with a very compact, easy way to be able to do styling, trimming, shaving, but this is really for the gentleman that maybe has a beard already or likes kind of like that 5 o'clock shadow scruff look to it, and we both actually have some stories to go along with a shaver. But Kathy Wolf is here because we're going to talk about everything that you get. And
this really is the ultimate. It's kind of gone along with the evolution, and Philips is a company that has been around since 1891, and they've been doing electric shavers for a long time. So what are the options that you have out there? The floating head, you have the straight razor, you have, you know, the ones that have the 1, 2, 3, and if you want to get that smooth as baby soft, then this maybe not be the one for you. However, I can tell you, my son used this last night, the one blade, and the one blade is smooth enough that I will tell you it is mother approved, or also for a nice conservative office, maybe not black tie, but it might be blazer worthy. This is the time of year too. No shave November, you know, where nobody shaves the entire month. But maybe they kind of like that beard. So what you can actually do with this is it does have the comb guards on there. There's a 1, a 3, and a 5 millimeter guard that will actually slip onto the outside of this. That's gonna allow you to neaten up that beard and keep it nice and right, keep it nice and tight, but then also be able to trim in and get all the way around. In addition to that, so not only are you gonna get the one blade, each one's good for about 4 months worth of time, you're going to get another one of the one blades, and then we're gonna give you another one with the body kit. And this is all you're gonna do. So it is rechargeable, so you don't have to put batteries in it. It's actually gonna come with a recharger on there. And then you just go to town. It is meant for the most sensitive of skin. You do not need to get it wet. You do not need shaving cream. You can go against the grain, with the grain. It doesn't matter. I'm only showing you here in my hand just to kind of prove that point that it truly is not gonna be something that's gonna be cumbersome or difficult to use at all. I got this at home, had 2 people staying with us. The one said, I bought that for my son. The other one said, that's the shaver that I use. My brother-in-law said, that's the shaver that I use. Yeah. I couldn't believe how simple and easy it was, but both my husband and my son have very sensitive skin. And I like that because if you're somebody who can't use the traditional tri-blade razor or anything else because your skin's so sensitive, you're gonna absolutely love this from Philips Norelco.
And I know you're doing it on your hand right now, but that is because this could be a wet or a dry shave.
Yes, it can be a wet or a dry shave. You can use it in the shower if you'd like, so if you find it gets a little bit messy, or maybe you're removing some of that chest hair, or for the guys that don't like the back hair, you can also remove the back hair, and yes, there are 2 additional guards. If you want to keep everything nice and tight and right, there is going to be this one right here. So this is all going to be coated here right along the edge. So that's going to allow you to get in there. If you want to leave the hair a little longer, you can use this guard. But this one is the skin protecting guard if you are in some of the more sensitive areas. If we were doing this, you know, in Europe, we could call it the bikini area. Let's just kind of go with that. I figured that somehow we have to tell you. So now what Robert's doing is Robert is over here and he's using this and he has a number 3. And I asked Robert, I said, what do you love about a beard shaver and a beard trimmer? Yeah. What do you love about this product? He said, because I have a lot of other things. He said, I really like this one. He said, I find that when I keep it nice and neat, I look younger.
Oh.
He said it's a great youthful look because now people are really into it.
Yes.
They're really keeping it correct and right. You mentioned that you like a little scruff and you like a little beard.
My man's attractive with a little scruff. On our wedding day, I asked him not to shave. I said, can you leave and no wife usually says that. Right. They're like, shave on our wedding day. I said, I like it. I like that little 5 o'clock shadow that you kind of been out in the woods a couple of days. Yes. It's attractive. And I know a lot more, you know, guys are kind of wanting to look good, but still want that facial hair. And if you have a guy on your list, believe me, you don't understand the decisions they have to make when it comes to still looking good and their facial hair and everything else that they have to kind of, you know, keep where it needs to go and everything else. This is everything in one, and it's rechargeable, which means what? It's gonna stay
45 minutes. My son goes, wow, that's a long time.
That's a long time. So
45 minutes, yeah, if it takes you more than 45 minutes on your manscaping, you might be spending too long on all the
That's a whole other problem.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it has all the individual guards, so depending on exactly what you like. I will tell you, visually, when you see this, you're not gonna see any hair. If you were to run like a credit card along it, you could feel a tiny bit when you're using this.
A little stubble.
So if you want it any more fine than that, then you're gonna use a traditional type of razor. If you wanted, like what you were talking about with your husband, you might want to put on the one guard, because the one guard goes right on top of that, and that will give you sort of that next day, just a little bit of that kind of cool hip look. There's also a 3, and the 3 guard is for the gentlemen who like their beard really nice and tight, but just kind of finished off. And then a 5 is for somebody who actually has their beard a little bit longer. So if their beard's a little longer and they want it truly to be a beard, you can do that. But you can also edge and trim with this too. Like I did the back of my son's neck last night. You know, one of the guys was like, hey, you want to do my back? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to pass that one off to your wife.
We're going to become BFFs if that's what I do.
I did give him one little line, but like, the rest is her.
The rest is she's got to pick up. And it is, if you want a beard, you don't want the weird, crazy, weird scientist beard. You still want it to look manicured and nice and look presentable. But everything we're talking about, Kathy, we're talking about all these guards and everything. All of it comes in this. You're going to get the shaver, you're going to get the body kit, you're going to get all of the different guards we've been talking about. You're also going to get an extra blade.
Yes.
You're also going to get the blade that comes with the body kit. So really you're getting 3 blades. With this, and each one of those lasts about 4 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know exactly if I can see that. Yeah, so one there, you'll have one with the body kit, and then you're also getting another one. So you actually get a total of 3 of the blades, and sometimes that might be the issue, trying to find all of those additional blades out there in the marketplace. You have 1 full year's worth of the blades, and you'll notice that Robert's really getting nice and tight, nice and clean, nice and smooth. But he also, this is something you could do, seriously, right outside your car. You know, you jump in and you're in the parking lot. It's also TSA friendly. You can't take your traditional blades with you on an airplane. And I was asking one of the guys, I said, all right, let me see. And because this was before I actually had the product in my hands. And so as I was doing my son's, and I said, let me see, because I just need to know how to hold the shaver. I mean, these are things I just don't know. I haven't had to do that. I said, I want to see how close it actually gets. And one of my guy friends said he uses it, but he doesn't use it when he needs to be like black tie ready is kind of the way he described it. So he said, if I need to be completely smooth, he said, however, he goes, for a little bit more truly corporate still, a corporate casual office, it really is fantastic, because I couldn't see anything on my son's face, but if I touched it, I could feel just a little bit. So I do want to let you know what the difference on this actually is.
And look at it in your hand.
Yeah.
It's so kind of compact, and I know a lot of guys have said
nicely.
They like that. Remember, you can use this wet or dry shave. This can go with the grain, against the grain.
Doesn't matter.
This is the edging, the shaving, the trimming, head to toe. It comes with the body kit, so anything, if you've got a little bit of chest hair, you've got something on the back, you want, whatever. This is gonna take care of all of that. And it's so...
It's doing the job. The only reason I'm showing you, I have incredibly sensitive skin. No issues with sensitivity. You cannot cut yourself with this. It really is, it's a great way to get young men started in shaving. This was something that my husband was going to buy my son as a Christmas gift. He actually thought I'd gone out and I'd bought it. I said, no, Phillips just asked me if I would come on and present the product. I said, I just need to know more about it. You know, how do
we usually don't ask our guy friends like, hey, what shaver do you use? But it was so interesting that they all said, we all have that.
I couldn't believe it. Out of the 2 people that were staying with us, my brother-in-law, my husband almost bought it for my son, and the 2 people that were staying in our house, both of them, one bought it for her son and one bought it for himself.
Look at that.
It's incredible.
Robert, you look amazing over there with you.
Looks really good.
With your beard.
He's all date ready now.
Right? 3 flexible payments on this one for $17 if you want to do this as well. $50.99. This is going to be everything the guy needs in one. Kathy, thank you so much. We are also... just a little bit later, we're gonna be doing the Grab It, a 2-pack of the grabber tool. Look at all the different ways. This is real life. This is all the different ways that you can use this. If something's just a little bit of out of reach, you don't have to call somebody else in the house, get that wine glass from the top, get something from the bottom. This is that thing that will fix all of the problems on your daily. Look at that. Putting in the light bulb, getting the can down. If you've got a short person in your life, my mother is my short person in my life. I'm gonna get her like 10 of these so she'll stop asking me to grab everything from the top shelves. $30.45, a 2-pack of these, the amount of things that it can help you, and it even comes in super, super fun colors. We'll have that in just a few moments. Kathy, you're gonna stay with me actually, because we're gonna go from the guys shaving to removing our calluses.
And this one really is for everybody.
This is everybody. It's a customer pick. You're gonna get a 2-pack of this, and you get to pick some fun colors in this. So for the personal Pedi Elite Callus Remover, the 2-pack, you have the green, You have the pink, the purple, and the teal. And this is gonna come with all of the brush. It's gonna come with the buffer. It's gonna come with everything in each one, easily giftable, and they come packaged individually. So this is ready to go once you get it. This is available for $16.95 on the 2-pack. If you're getting just one of these, Kathy, it's $20. Just one is $20. You're getting the 2-pack today for under $17.
Before I ever represented this product, I had to go to the store and I had to purchase it, and that's what I paid for just one. But I also love, for less than you can get a pedicure done for, you're getting 2 of these. And a lot of people don't like to get a traditional pedicure. Robert, who was our model just a second ago, he goes, I don't like going in and it just kind of, you know, sort of tickles and everything. I don't like getting a pedicure. If they wanted to paint my toes, that's fine. Yeah. But when they start pulling out some of those different tools, I'm not a big fan. Now, Jamie's over here, and you can see that Jamie's using this, and we have 2 of the different roller heads. The one that she's using right now is the buffing head, because Jamie uses this on a regular basis to remove the dead skin. So she's a runner, so she kind of constantly has to keep that in there. So that is gonna be the buffing one, and what you'll notice is it's a little bit more of a fine powder that's coming off there. Some people will use the coarse roller first, and then use the fine roller. She's using the fine roller. And then I know Miss Tina's probably getting some great little, she always says, she goes, I can't believe how much actually comes off of my feet.
No, I feel like when you purchase this and you get it home, you're gonna have that same feeling like, whoa, well, I didn't realize that was all there.
What's happening?
Yes, but that's good. Because if you, I do
and it's healthier for your feet too, and your lotions go in better and everything.
You look better in your shoes. You're not, you or your hubby aren't avoiding touching each other under the sheets because it's rough and gruff and your sheets aren't sticking to the bottom of your feet. That's really, I mean, I know it's wintertime and we're wearing a lot of like closed-toed and boots and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Get your feet right now.
Yes, well, and also, when you put on those pretty sandals, down here in Florida, I was always a boot girl in the wintertime. I find in the winter, my feet get worse. So, I mean, my feet get more callous the more time that I'm spending in the boots.
I mean, the before.
These before and afters, these were all people, sincerely, took them right off the street, didn't hire professional models, because I'm like, how do you ask for that from a model? Like, could you bring in your feet in really nasty, bad shape? How do you ask that question? These were people they took right off of the street, and then look at the difference. Each and every one of these is not with a professional pedicure. It's just with using the Pedi Elite in the before and then in the after, and those are all after just one individual time. So you can use it multiple times over and over. And you asked me a great question, I thought, earlier. You can use this on your hands. So if you are that weekend warrior, if you do, you know, like some of the Orange Theories and the, you know, the big zones and the workout of the day, and you get those calluses right there on your hand, or if you're someone who rides horses. We used to say, you know, if you're a gardener or if you're just pulling weeds, whatever it is, you know how we start to get that. You can actually use this right on the calluses. And that's another one I like to show. It's 2,500 RPM, but as it stops, if I were to press too hard, it's gonna stop. So I'm not harming myself. It's not going to harm you. It does have that extra safety feature that gets in there and gets out and around all of those little calluses. They'll build up, and you can see, I mean, I actually had a little bit there. It's Christmas time. I'm pulling out all the ornaments. I'm pulling down all the heavy boxes. But what are your choices? This thing. When they pull this out, it is the first thing I'm like, no, 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 no. Every single time. Yes. Seems like a good idea. It kind of feels like it might be cool, and no. It just, what do we want to do? I want it gone. And if you have ticklish feet, you have control of this. You don't have the, because that's the thing I always think. If they were doing this on my foot and then I yanked my foot back, that could really be not great for you.
Because this looks like you're gonna go do cheese. Yes, you're gonna grate cheese with this. Please don't put this against my foot. I know the ladies
This one's got blades you interchange in there. Yeah, so.
I know the ladies are doing this out here. Can I also take this in the shower?
Yes.
Where can I use this?
You can use it in the shower. It is water resistant. Yeah. So some people don't want any of the mess. I kind of like the self-gratification of seeing that I've removed the hair and everything. Now this was Jamie before. She was using personal Pedi on a regular basis. And look at the amount of dead skin that she got the very first time that she used this. And you can tell. And as a model, she takes good care of herself. She takes good care of her feet. But I happen to know that she's also a runner. And if you are somebody who's on your feet a little bit more in the summertime, you know, when you're walking on the beach, you're walking outside, The reason calluses form is because, you know, we're hard on our feet. Our entire body is resting on that.
And there's
but for the guys, this really is such a great piece to do it. I'll even get it sometimes from my rings, because you know, you have the wedding ring, you have the engagement band, and then I have one that was my mom's and my great-grandmother's, and so all three of those together, stuff just kind of starts to build up the more that you're grabbing things.
Well, that would make a great his and her.
Yes.
His and her, that's why this isn't a 2-pack, or you could gift this to 2 of your favorite girlfriends. And it even comes with a little brush so that when it's time to kind of clean it out, because that's what all that stuff was coming off, you're gonna get a 2-pack. You get to pick your color. We have the green, the teal, the purple, or the pink, and it's gonna come packaged individually. So you can gift these out. You don't have to worry about boxing them up or do anything. They are ready to go. Customer pick. People, again, can't wait to say, I used it this, I used it there. And I am a person that I do get pedicures, but I find myself going back for another pedicure, my toes look fine, but I just feel like my feet are rough and gruff again. If I could just keep that up a little bit longer and extend the life of my pedicure.
Well, and also, it's wintertime. So you might be thinking, oh, I don't need to. I like the way that my feet feel when they're nice and soft. They don't feel good to me when they get calloused or when they feel uncomfortable, and putting them inside of those boots and those heels. And how about the back of your heel? But what do you do? If you live up north, let's say you live in Buffalo, New York, you go to get a pedicure. How do you walk out of there? Forget getting your toes painted.
You've got to stay overnight.
You've got snow that's coming up to your waist. How do you do that? I always think about the different challenges that are in different areas. You know, down here,
Spend the night.
It might be a little chilly for us to run out in our sandals to our car and hop into our heated car. But what do you do if you're walking out and you're heading out into snow and you're heading out into those environments? There's a reason why down here, when it's raining, people don't get pedicures, because they don't want to mess up those toes. This is something that you can do right in the comfort and convenience of your own home. Same thing. My husband, not necessarily really go get a pedicure. But I want his feet to be soft. I want them to feel good. I want him, when he gets into the sheets, to not have it catching and dragging on there, or you put on your socks.
Well, we don't want to hold the hand of the hubby with the callus on it. We want your hands. And I noticed that it's just really easy because there's only one button right on the front, but there's a little mini button inside the button that's on there. If we're giving this as a gift and someone's gonna travel home, there's a cute little kind of feature on it that'll keep it from vibrating in your bag.
Excellent
Basically.
Point. I've had products and and they're like, what's vibrating in the bag? And you're like,
well, and then it's gonna die.
There might be a couple of things, but here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Now it's just the light on my phone that usually does that. But it won't just pop up. You actually have to press this button down. So you press the button down, and that's what turns it on. To remove the top off of this, you might have had the guard on the top of that. And then you place this right on here. There's also going to be a little guard that goes on top. This is the buffing one. It's actually all done from natural minerals. But if you don't take the guard off and you turn it on, it will just, it becomes a little game. There.
They're a 2-pack, you guys, on this customer pick. This is gonna be great for anybody on your list. Lots of Secret Santa gifts. This is under $17. Kathy, thank you so much. We went from shaving to calluses. We've done it all, but we've got a lot more ideas for you in just a few moments.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Still shopping for the men in your life? Then tune in at 10 p.m. tonight and all day tomorrow for great football fan shop gifts. And tomorrow we'll also have great fashions from Diane Gilman, beauty must-haves from Marilyn Miglin, and unique jewelry pieces from Paul Deasy. And don't miss The List tomorrow night from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern with none other than Colleen Lopez. Find your Mary on HSN and hsn.com.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Welcome back. I'm Tina Jennings. We are doing so many great Secret Santa gifts, and this one falls into the practical every day. You're gonna use this in so many different parts of your life. If you have somebody maybe on your list with some maybe dexterity issues, or they're vertically challenged like my mother is, this is the perfect thing, and you're gonna get 2 of these. It is the Grab It, and they actually come in fun colors in this 2-pack. All you have to do is choose them when you make this purchase, and I know Vonabelle's gonna tell us how to use them, but let me go through the colors really quick. We've even got some fun, cute designs. Starting from this sign, you of course have the zebra print, which comes on the, leopard and then zebra print, and this is gonna be on the handle. And then the base colors, the solid ones, you can see the colors at the top and on the handle, and that's in pink, purple, teal, and red. Again, you guys are gonna get a 2-pack of these for $30.45. And of course, we have those flex payments. Vonabelle Sherman coming in. I love that we started out by showing kind of real life things that we do every day.
Yeah, real life uses. This is such a handy tool.
Yes.
And if you want the leopard or the zebra and the pink, those are our colors for the Christmas season, so you might want to grab those quick if you want to. So I like to call this a triple threat because there's technology here, Tina, this technology here, and this technology here. Now, when you're opening and closing this, be sure to press that button. You know, I had a friend who broke hers because she just thought, I'll just close it. Here's the button to close it. Make sure you press that, and then it closes really easy. And that's what makes this reaching tool different than other ones. There's no other reaching tool that folds in half, which makes it easy to store in a drawer or put next to you in your wheelchair or your mobility cart as well. So then you open it up, and we do have an LED light here. I'm gonna show you that. So it's not just a reaching tool, but it has some technology. So the battery is included. You just pull a little tab. You know how they put a tab sometimes to save the battery? And then it has a little magnet here and also a little hook. And then down this end, we have the control for the light and also a ratcheting feature. So let's go over to the cabinet and start grabbing some
Let's start grabbing stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the fun. You wanna go over here?
It is, because it's the best way to show you the uses. Maybe, you know, all of your Christmas stuff you store high because you don't need it all year long. And so then how do you reach it? Maybe you want the Grab It to put your angel up in the Christmas tree.
Aww.
So with the Grab It, it has 2 pinchers that grab things for you so that you can grab them, and maybe you want to move them higher, or maybe you have something that you want to move lower. Maybe you have your goat poop from the Beekman Boys, which is actually chocolates, by the way, and you want to put it on a high shelf so that other people can't have your chocolate.
There you go. It's good for hiding them.
Yes, and now you can reach high, but you could also reach low, which is really wonderful. So because maybe you just had surgery, maybe you pulled a muscle, maybe the doctor said, hey, no turning, shifting your weight, you know, moving from the hips or your back for like the next 6 weeks, and you need a handy helper. This is a reaching tool to help you get things that you can't. And if you can't bend, because you're not supposed to, you know, getting down, not so bad. Getting back up, not so good.
That's the hard part.
If you have the Grab It, it can grab things for you. Now, while we're here, let me show you this ratcheting. So ratcheting means that it actually, so I'm gonna move this button, and now listen. Do you have any tools in your tool chest that maybe have ratcheting? Ratcheting means that it holds it closed for you. Let me show you what that means in real life. So I'm gonna come in here, and let's say maybe you have some dexterity issues. You're a little bit weak in your arms or your wrist or your hand itself. You have enough strength to grab that, but you can't hold on to it. Let the Grab It hold it for you. Now watch this. So it's holding that glass. I'm gonna take my hand away. Look at that. I'm not holding that other end anymore. You see, you're looking at both my hands. Now, that's because the Grab It closed that, and now it's holding it, and then whoop. Oh. You see that? It really does hold it very tightly because the Grab It is closed, and that's the ratcheting feature. So there's so many great features that other grabbing tools simply do not have. Going under the bed for that lost shoe, so important, because then you don't have to get down on your knees and search that. I love hanging the plant because I have had that myself where I want to water it and I can't reach it. Getting in between small spaces, and then one of the reasons I like a set of 2, Tina, is because you can keep one in the garage to grab like things that go on your lawn, you know, things that are blowing by, and you don't want to touch them because you don't know where they've been, and you let the grab it. So let me show you how this can get into tight spaces for you. So this little column is only about 2 inches big, so maybe this is between the washer and dryer. tight spaces that you can't get in. Maybe your mom dropped something. You said she's under 5 foot, even though she likes to say 5 foot.
Oh, she'll say she's 5 foot.
Right. 4'9". If you go to get something over the edge of the couch, you probably whoop, fall over the other side. I grab that out. Now watch how I can go in dark spaces. Tina, look at this. You see that light?
Yeah.
So it lights things up if you're going into a space but you don't know where it is, but you know there's some cobwebs or maybe a spider web and you're concerned the spider might be in there too. Let the grab-it meet the spider and not your hand.
That is, and I told you earlier, Annabelle, I said, my dog, I feel like he has this really amazing gift of pushing something into like a small space that's about this far from the edge of my finger.
Yes.
How it's always just that far away. And I'm like, if my arm could just grow like half an inch longer, this is gonna be my lifesaver.
Yep. So let's say you drop something in the carpet, you don't even know where it is. You could take that magnet and just drag it along the carpet and find what went into the fibers of your carpet. Look at that, that's a nail.
Oh, and it was, look, it was like the color of the carpet.
Yeah, so you didn't see it, but if you stepped on it, oh, you'd know. So let that little magnet that's strong but mighty find those things for you, and then come up here to the front for me. I want you to see how I have a thimble, because this has such precision.
Oh my goodness.
And you get something as small as a thimble, and yet look at this big canister it's holding. So this is a great reaching tool. Now what I like about this is, at the Christmas season, a set of 2 is such a great giftable, because at a set of 2 you can keep one and you can gift one, and it's a unisex gift. You don't have to think about, do they like it? Will they use it? If you're living and breathing, you could use this, because there's so many times that there's things that you need to grab, whether they're up high or low, or even knocking down a spider web up in the corner, you know, or a cobweb. Also, I've used it outside my house when little bugs have made little nests and I knock it down. So also, I happen to be allergic to perfumes and candles, and you know, those are some things like you give women. But if you gave it to me, I'd be like, nope, keep that, I can't have that. But if you gave me this, I'd be like, yeah, I'll take that.
Do you know what I love about practical gifts like this? Is this is the kind of gift that you give it to somebody and then they can't wait to tell you how they used it later.
Yes.
They call you later in January, February, March, and they say, you know, I used the, you know, the grabber to do X, Y, and Z. It's a very practical, they're gonna use it kind of a gift, and I love that it comes in a 2-pack. And I love the fun little, you know, designs and colors. And again, you get to choose this if you give us a call. Go to hsn.com. That's the first thing you'll do is choose. You can do the leopard, and the leopard print will come right on the handle. You have the zebra, again, that's a fun print that'll come on the handle. And then the solids, the color is at the base and in the handle, and that's pink, purple, blue, and red. So you have those colors that you can choose from, but again, you're gonna get 2 in these for $30 and some change, or you can break these into those 3 no interest monthly payments for this, for the 2 grabbers. I love the idea if you're gonna keep it, 2 different places in the home, so you don't have to go looking for the grabber.
One upstairs, downstairs, all
upstairs,
of that.
downstairs.
Now, don't forget, what I like is if you did just have surgery, or the doctor said, hey, no bending, no twisting, and there's things under the couch because your pets left them there for you, and then one of the hosts was saying the dog stands there and barks, get it for me, it's under there. Or maybe toddlers that leave things under. You can actually matriculate this a little bit, and then you can grab things that are underneath the chairs, underneath the couch, and bring them out to you. And then, now watch this. So say this is my mobility cart or my wheelchair. I can keep the grab it right here. And when I'm going around, I find that moment that I need to pick something up, or I'm in the store and I want to reach something. Well, guess what? I can do it without waiting for somebody. I can grab those things that are up high. Or if I'm sitting on the couch and I'm all comfy and it's all toasty and I adjust my blanket and my remote goes flying, well, guess what? I can grab it and bring it to me. My glasses go flying, I can grab it, bring it to me. And then if you have kids, teach them to use the grab it. Let them pick up their own toys. Let them make a game out of it. Also, mamas, all day long, up and down, right? You don't have to anymore. You can use the grab it, so you don't have to do that up and down thing. And then all that litter on your lawn that you don't want to touch, you can put this right into the trash. And with a set of 2, it is such a good giftable, and it's so practical. People will thank you for it.
I'm sold just on the fact that I don't have to go near spiders with it. I am an anti-spider person. A 2-pack, you're gonna get this for $30 and some change, or break it into those flex payments. Vonabelle, I love whenever we do this because I find new things that this can do.
Yeah, it's great. And then I expect there'll be a little bit of goosing going on and grabbing some friends and taking them with you.
I goose the hubby. Vonabelle, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Was so much fun. We have some more great gift ideas in our Secret Santa next hour, but stay with us, you guys.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm-to-skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.